Yeet, 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 yeet. One to the back, then the head. Torso, yeet, yeet, yeet.
Bitch, these cost 1200. Fuck you, man. Straight up. See the little red.
What's good, YouTube? What's good, potentials? If you don't know, but you need to know now, it's your boy, Sneaky with Stay. Back at it, what? Again? Another reaction video. Hey, potential sneaky gang. How y'all doing? Hope y'all been sneaking and creeping, staying healthy and wealthy. Gonna have emotion and flow with the ocean, baby. Hey, we gonna be reacting to the real reason why Mexicans try to kill Tory Lanez in prison. Tory Lanez, you supposed to be peaceful in prison, man. You trying to get out, right? But now you trying to die in prison too? What's going on? But hey, we gonna do enough talking. Stay tuned for what we finna say at the end, and let's get right into the clip, baby.
Earlier today has started a race war in his Los Angeles prison. And we're going to explain everything. We got the entire detail. TMZ reported earlier today, a rep for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation confirms that Tory Lanez was attacked by another prisoner in a housing unit at California Correctional Institute in Tahacapahapi. What? Hey, bro, that's a name I never heard before, bro. It's probably a good thing I never heard it. Around 7:20 in the morning,
right here.
Prison staff dashed to the scene and began administering first aid to Tory after calling 911. Tory was then rushed to a hospital off prison grounds to receive more treatment. The CDCR spokesperson did not disclose Tory's current condition. They was plying on that boy and wanted Tory badly, bro. 7 a.m. in the morning, this when you getting out yourself for breakfast. So to poke this man up before you even had a full meal, before you done filled your belly up, doing this first thing in the morning shows, bro, this was on your mind all night. All night. Now, I was told this wasn't in the yard as people is reporting, and this wasn't in.
My question is, though, do they know who he is? And did he do some beef with them? Because I was talking to somebody that know the LA prison, because he said he'd been in there before. They gotta know you, and you gotta have some beef with somebody in there. Or they're just gonna come at you automatically. But most likely, it's if they know you and they got some beef with you. That's what it is. Because sometimes they'll come at you and they might not do anything, but want you to get on their gang team to be in prison to be protected. But if they know you and you got some beef, you got some problems, Tory Lanez. You got some problems.
In his cell. This was in a common area that this took place. Tory's team took to his Instagram to confirm he was indeed stabbed.
14 times.
Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times, including 7 wounds to his back.
Oh, they're trying to kill him.
Torsos, 2 to the head, and 1 to the left side of his face. This was a murder hit, bro. If you thought this was anything else than a murder, you're out of your mind, bro. They wanted this man out the paint. They wanted this man gone. Both of his lungs collapsed, and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He is now breathing on his own. Despite being in pain, he is talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. This wasn't over no gambling debt. This wasn't over all the other nonsense we've heard. This was something really serious. This was intentional. This was something that was to send a message. Because Tory Lanez have been adapting to the prison life a little too well. And we're going to explain exactly what I mean by that. But first, let's hear from somebody directly at the prison who can confirm that the Mexicans were who stabbed Tory Lanez. Now, this audio comes from Spiderloak on YouTube. Spiderloak is a LAOG who was able to tap in with somebody directly from their prison. He recorded the conversation. People I tapped in with ain't want to be recorded. So I'm going to play you guys Spiderloak recording.
They never do.
Exactly what I heard.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now.
What it do, cuz?
Yo, I hear you, bro.
What's Gucci?
What's cracking?
What it do, Fine?
Shit, nothing much for that, right? This younger brother, The next came out and bust on the boy Tory. You know, they airlifted him and all that. So, you know, no, that's not respond. When we come up this shit, we're gonna respond the right way to that.
They laid the yard down?
No, it happened in the building.
The response tell you how they're viewing this. They're not viewing this as an isolated incident, as an incident where somebody in Tory Lanez had some issues individually and things went how men handle it individually and Tory Lanez caught the worst of it. That's not how they're viewing this at all. What happened was a sucker attack, an ambush, an attack from the back, not no man up stuff. And they don't view this as a one-off incident, as an isolated incident between Tory Lanez and a dude who don't like Tory Lanez. No, they see this as a strategic attack on the blacks. They see this as a race issue. And that dude just said, yo, we about to tear this place up. It's going to be an absolute race riot. It's a war going on right now. That's because Tory Lanez is an asset. And we're going to explain exactly.
I'm not going to lie. Dude that's from California, he did tell me that there's kind of a race war going on in California. So that do make sense. That do make sense now. That makes sense.
What Tory Lanez have been doing that made Tory Lanez public enemy number one to the Mexicans.
Facts. That's what I also say.
Tory Lanez is seen as an asset. And just like any war, like if one country is about to attack another country, what they go for? They go for pivotal spots and pivotal assets first and strategic bombings. Tory Lanez is the strategic bomb. He's the asset to the blacks. And he's been an asset in more way than none. He's adapted to prison politics better than any celebrity I've ever seen, bro. He's entrenched in it right now. Also, Tory Lanez is Muslim. Well, he converted to Muslim. His Muslim name is like Amin Kabab, whatever. Yeah, he's Muslim now. So now those are another politics in the play. This is bad.
What was it over? It was over. So what, he had did he have a debt, a gambling debt or something?
Nah, nothing like that. Shit, we don't even really worry about the whole situation, you know?
So it was just like some foul play, so it's gonna be up.
Yeah, for sure it was some foul play.
Damn, cuz. Wasn't nobody right there with him? Wasn't nobody right there with him when he went down?
Yeah, I guess nobody with him. He was by himself out there. He got a whole tier for the next. He on the whole tier for the next.
See, that's the thing. When you in that prison, you supposed to. And the guy that told me this, he said it's okay to make friends in prison, but it's really not okay because once you make friends in prison, you gotta affiliate with their ties. If they with the Bloods, the Crips, the Pyru, the what was it called? The Vice Lords, or what's another Rolling 60s, Rolling 30s. If they with them and you friends with the person that's part of a gang, you gonna have to get in ties with them. Or you're gonna have to cut ties with your friend. But he just in an institution by himself, surrounded with Mexicans. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You, my G, you need to talk to your lawyer to get moved or something, bro, so that you can serve your time and get the hell out. That's what you need to do, or else you're gonna be going every day, getting stabbed up, killed.
Well, you already know, once we get on this shit, we put some player on first play.
I'm already knowing. God damn. You don't know if he's gonna be all right or not either.
Nah, we don't know yet. He gonna be all right, he gonna pull through though.
Keep the word in here. Foul play. When we get up out of here, because right now the prison is shut down, is a lockdown currently going on. But after that lockdown is up. But keep the word in. Foul play, foul play, foul play. So only thing that you consider foul play is when you attack damn near an innocent man, or when you attack somebody because of their race and not because they did something to you personally. Or you attack somebody strategically to take them out. I'm speaking in code right now because I want y'all to really follow along and get it. But I'm going to lay this all out perfectly. But don't go nowhere. Just keep watching. I'm going to lay this all out perfectly for you. And it's going to make sense by the end of this video.
Hey,
that's right.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You don't gotta lay it out to me. Maybe to other people, because they gonna be like, what he mean? He talking in code. let's just say, you know something and you don't want someone else to know something, so you put it into, I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Probably some of y'all ain't even slow like that. Because I was kind of a little bit shutting down. I'm like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. But then as soon as he said I'm talking to code, I was like, okay, I understand what you're talking about.
Like, that's crazy because I've been out here. I've been the whole time he's been going through what he's been going through. I've been feeling like that nigga got railroaded. I hate to see him in that position. I'm glad.
Man, for sure, he got railroaded.
Yeah, he got railroaded. I'm glad that
That's an innocent man in prison, bro.
I believe it, 100%. How he been programming it? He been programming cool.
Man, all he do is program, come outside, work out, play ball, do him.
That's right. I heard it's been cracking up there too. It was a riot the other day, not too long ago.
Yeah, it was like going to like 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I got.
Like 50 weeks.
You been straight though?
Yeah, it be cracking up here. Yeah, I was straight. You know me, keeping my head up high. I got so much left.
Here's what's going on. Tory Lanez have been using his money for a lot of good in prison, but he's also been using his money to do a lot of underhanded things in prison. And those things just came back to get him. One instance of Tory Lanez using his money for good is Christmas of last year. Tory Lanez made sure everybody commissary was filled to the brim. If you ain't have commissary, you had commissary that week because Tory Lanez looked out for everybody. Everybody was eating good that week off of Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez have been using his money to really help the facility, really help the inmates. Tory also currently has the Hand of God initiative where he's helping inmates who's facing life or inmates with really long sentences who want to file an appeal, who need legal help filing an appeal. He's helping them file appeals to get back in front of a judge and hopefully get their cases overturned if they're completely innocent. So Tory Lanez is doing a lot of good, and he has really ingratiated himself with the people. People in jail, like specifically the black inmates, the Muslim inmates, they love Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is like a king in there. Tory has also been using his money for nefarious activities.
I see
He's been moving like a Don Dada. He's been moving like a absolute pharaoh in prison. Nobody can see or touch Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is really moving like a kingpin in that bit, bruh. All right, he's dropping bags on people. All right, anybody got an issue with Tory Lanez, bro? You got 100 dudes to go through before you can get to Tory Lanez, bro. I was told personally by somebody, bro.
100 dudes, but the dude almost died in prison. What you mean 100 dudes? What you mean 100 dudes? Do you not see what we seen in that post? Bro, I don't mean playing with me, bro. Look at this in this post, bro. And we could go back, my G. Don't play with me now. Look at this. Look at this. Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times, 100 dudes behind him, including 7 wounds to the back, 100 dudes behind him, 4 to the torso, 100 dudes behind him, 2 in the back of the head, 100 dudes behind him, and 1 to the left side of his face, 100 dudes behind him. Where are those 100 dudes when their boy is getting stabbed 14 times, 7 in the back, 4 to the torso, 2 in the back of the head, and 1 to the side of the face? Where are those 100 dudes? Because I don't see them. I ain't seen them. Not one of them took on them 14 stabs. Not one of them took on them 7 to the back, 4 in the torso, 2 in the back of the head. Both lungs collapsed. Ain't nobody helped the man when the both lungs collapsed. He was placed on a breathing. I don't even know how to say this, but I'm gonna try to say this. Amputaris. I hope I said that. If I didn't say that right, flame me in the comment section. I don't care. He is now breathing on his own. Where was the 100 dudes when the man was stabbed 14 times? There was no 100 dudes. Let's not cap here. Talk about despite being in pain, he is talking normally and in good spirits. Where were the 100 dudes? Where were the 100 dudes? Let me make sure we get back to the correct place.
Anybody got an issue with Tory Lanez, bro? You got 100 dudes to go through before you can get to Tory Lanez.
Where?
I was told personally by somebody, bro, Tory Lanez is terrorizing that jail. Not really terrorizing the blacks because they all run together, bro. But if you look at Tory Lanez the wrong way, you might get done up. Like,
stop the cap.
Tory, just by
stop the cap.
Who want to prove himself to Tory, bro? Like, look, that's how bad it is right now.
Stop the cap.
And Tory Lanez hasn't been hiding the kingpin.
That's tough.
Tory Lanez has been rapping about on multiple songs. about how, he's the king of the yard, bro. He putting bags on people if it comes to that. And I was told this ain't no rap cap. I was told this is really happening in real life behind the bars. In a recently released song with DDG that Tory Lanez.
Stop the cap. That boy was stabbed 14 times. 14 times with no 100 dudes around him to stop the stabbing. He just came out of his cell, you know. He it was a planned execution. Brother, you should have had 3 people in the cell with you, huh? 3 people in the cell with you. And then as soon as you walk out, someone see the person running up, they stop him. They stop him out there. Other people that coming out of the cell too out there. About 10 people coming out of the cell out to stop that one guy. Beat him down to the bone out there. Huh? They didn't do that out there. The guy came off out. Hey, yink, 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 yink. I don't think he was counting it, saying 13, 14, let me get one more, 15. He didn't even care. Bro was like this. Ran off. Bro, and the guy did it strategically too with the 14. 7 in the back, 2 in the head, 4 in the torso. You telling me he had 100 dudes watching that not to stop it? Come on. Who we trying to play here, huh? You trying to lie to me? Come on. Bruh, hold up. I might have to stand up so I can really tell you how this is going. Hold up. Let's get back to the end of the clip, but I'm going to demonstrate what I need to demonstrate because that don't make no sense to me. Talking about, I got 100 dudes behind me, but I got stabbed 14 times. What?
Is recorded from behind prison using a jail phone. Tory Lanez actually rapped about some activities he's currently doing in prison, which is running the yard and putting bags on people and getting others to do his dirty work if people get out of line.
Sent me to prison and all they taught me is if it go down, how to stab the shit out you. The Tommies and bunkers, the knives, the thumpers, the locking the socks, the crack the shit out you. I call a shot on the yard, you a problem. My son out there hitting cash out the shit out you. Standing on business and standing on business. J pay the killers to stand on the witness. COs are hating, they banning my business. They claiming they call me with hands on the titties.
There's one incident in particular I was told about where a dude owed Tory Lanez a gambling debt. Now, I don't know why Tory Lanez is in jail gambling, but he's gambling. I'm assuming to pass time. But here's the thing, bro. When somebody owe you money, like in a real world, you can probably say, bro, I'll let it go. I don't care. But in prison, bro, you cannot show weakness, and just letting a gambling debt go like that is showing weakness. So I was told Tory Lanez apparently had money owed to him by this dude. Dude was slow to pay up. Tory Lanez had some dudes jump the dude and beat him up. Right? Tory Lanez put the bag up. And I'm not even saying he put the bag up like literally, because I'm sure these dudes will do anything for Tory Lanez behind bars, bro. But it feels like Tory Lanez got a crew of henchmen who's willing to do anything for Tory Lanez. Now, I was told that Tory Lanez have had some cross pathings with some Mexicans or cross paths with some Hispanics in there that ain't go well. And they're beginning to feel that Tory Lanez was having too much power in that jail, bro. They was beginning to feel like, Tory Lanez is bringing in cell phones, bringing in drugs, allegedly, bro. I don't know, allegedly, bro. All right, allegedly, bro. I don't know. Okay, I don't know, allegedly, bro.
Hey, you telling the story, though. You can't be saying he bringing in cell phones, drugs, and then say allegedly. What you mean allegedly, man? You saying the story? So what, you telling me the story is cap now? Is that what you trying to tell me? Talking about allegedly. What you mean by that?
All right. But when you're a Mexican and you look at Tory Lanez and you think of it as as a war going on, or let's say war is pending, and you look at Tory Lanez as a valuable asset, because he's a multi-millionaire, he's able to bring in shanks, bring in drugs, right? Bring in resources, bring in certain things that's, that the blacks can use. And when you're a Mexican, you sit back and you look at that as, hold on, bro. Tory Lanez and us done had a couple run-ins.
What you mean by allegedly, though? So now you saying shanks, knives, all these stuff, and now you're saying it was allegedly, but now you just saying he bringing it. So what? Is it allegedly, or he's actually bringing it? What you talking about?
That ain't go well. He's putting bags on people's heads in this jail. He's causing a lot of trouble. He's building up a lot of resources for the blacks. Something gotta go. So some crash dummy. I was told, the dude who stabbed Tory Lanez, him and Tory Lanez ain't even really have no issues like that, to be honest. This was a targeted hit. This was strategic. 14 times, they're coming to kill you, bro. I was told this was strategic. This was to take out a valuable resources for the blacks in jail. Tory Lanez was just somebody who they thought was, if you take out Tory Lanez, that takes away a lot of the resources the blacks currently have. Right? But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, okay? Now, I will be doing an interview probably.
To say you got 100 dudes behind him, bro. I'm gonna demonstrate this. Hold on. Oh, where's my knife at? I don't show no weaponry on the internet, but I'm gonna definitely. No, hold on. I got you. I'll get this. You gonna say this our green lightsaber right here? Hold on. Hold on. This don't make no sense to me. Watch me now. Watch me. Just watch me real quick. I know a lot of people gonna be like, well, you never showed us the full room of this. What are you trying to show us? Watch me real quick. So you mean to tell me, hold on, raise up real quick. Rise up. Hold on, rise up. So you mean to tell me, right? You got 100 dudes behind you, but you coming walking out your cell, and a dude come up and say, yeet, 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 yeet. One to the back, then the head, torso, yeet, yeet, yeet. Bro, come on, you got 100 dudes around you. So he put 4 in you, 2 in the back of your head, and 7 in the back of your back. And you got 100 dudes back. What sense does that make? Bro, you wasn't even protected when you needed to be. But you got 100 dudes behind you. Dude, like, yink, 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 yink. Hold on, turn around real quick. 4, yink, 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 yink. Turn back again. Yink, yink, yink. Bro, you know how much time you need to hit 7 in the back? 4 in the torso, and then 2 in the back of the head? Bro, you don't even got time. And then on top of that, what the hell is Tory Lanez letting someone stab him in the back 7 times? I understand you getting stabbed, and it's like this many times, 2 to the head. But how the hell you get stabbed in the torso 4 times? And the people that are around you, if they're really your dudes, how are they just gonna stand there and watch bro stab you like that? Huh? That make no damn sense. For real, it make no damn sense. You talking about you got 100 dudes behind you. You walk out from your cell. There's about 2 to 3 people in one cell. So you mean to tell me you get up out of the morning out of your cell? The people that are around you did not try to stop dude, did not try to punch dude, they did not try to fight dude off. They just watch you get stabbed 14 times, and you talking about you got 100 people behind you. What really going on down in that cell, my boy? Because it looked like you giving out and people just watching you die. I was trying to run, but hey, I didn't really get it on the motive, so I just let it go for his promotion. But hey, I'm just saying, what sense does it make saying you have 100 dudes behind if you getting stabbed 14 times? I almost said 17. 14 times. Let's not lie, okay? Let's not lie. You don't have 100 dudes behind you. He know you don't have 100 dudes behind you. He just predicting the story saying allegedly there was drugs. Yeah, I could understand. Any race out there that knows somebody helping another race would want to take out the biggest gambler on the street. But when you say, what's bugging me the most is not even the drugs or what happened to him, but the fact that you're saying 100 dudes. You know how many people that is? You're not okay. Have we all seen 100 ants together in one place? Yo, that is a lot. People have been to concerts where there's been 200 people. 200 people. Or when NBA Youngboy came to Utah and he was in the mall. In the mall, and there was almost 100 people in the mall. Do you know how much people that is? And you mean to tell me one guy came up to you and stabbed you 14 times? That don't make no sense. But now I'm standing in this position and speaking. I'm gonna say this to just end the clip right here. If you're new, Potentials, subscribe. Sneaker Gang Potentials, like the video. Yes, like the video. And comment down below what you think of this reaction video and what you think about Tory Lanez having 100 dudes and getting stabbed 14 times, getting stabbed 7 times in the back and 4 to the torso and 2 in the head. If you think you really do got 100 guys. But this is your boy Sneaker Westside, and I am out. Peace. Talk about you got 100 dudes. Bro, please, you got stabbed 14 times. What the 100 dudes at, huh? Boy, don't play with me. Don't play with me, bro. I've seen 100 dudes in one time in one place. They cannot even get close to one person, bro. Please. Watching me stab. Yeah, okay.